Hawkins, West Ham Fan TV, just watched the Arsenal games. Arsenal 2 and 1. It's a lot better than last week, but unfortunately.
Mate, it was. I mean, it was a lot better. I won't take that away from the team. The only thing is we didn't capitalise when we were dominating, mate. You know, we had that spell 10, 15 minutes where we were just ripping them apart, and all it was crying out for was that extra man, which was when I believe we should have made the changes. Came too late, like after we was all over them, as I say, for 10 minutes, and then after that it just fell to them, and that's when we seemed to make the changes. It was too late.
Well, this is the thing that we've been saying today. He's more reactionary than pro-actionary, because we've got £100 million worth of talent sitting on the bench, goal scorer, their only striker, to be quite honest with you, because you can't, in my eyes, class Antonio as a striker. You've got Anderson that can make things happen. I mean, there was a couple of boys tonight just bang their heads against a brick wall sometimes. I think Bowen had a very poor game. And the way we was crossing the ball in them dominating periods, and we was dominating them in the air. Look what Haller done on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's it, mate. It's just mind-boggling at times, you know, with the team. And I think, with the team, I think after what we've seen in the summer with the owners, I think they're as downhearted as what we are from what I've seen, like with Rice and Mark Noble, etc. So I think that is spread across the team, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, I think some players had very good games tonight, Adam. I think, as you say, I think we had the better chances. We was on top for longer. It was almost a carbon copy of last season, and that just seems to be our problem. Is I think Graham Souness said on Sky, it was just the quality up front, and we haven't got any quality up front to take them shot. I mean, we have plenty of them.
Yeah, that is our problem. We ain't clinical enough and got that player that is clinical enough to finish our chances. I mean, you look at the chances we had. I mean, we hit the crossbar with Antonio's chance. I mean, Leno, for them, Jesus Christ, he was awful. I mean, some of the balls he come for and he missed. And I mean, you would have thought that we should have scored from some of them chances that he flapped on, but he just never come. But it was almost like we were crying out for someone just to be there. And it just weren't happening for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Got another tough run of fixtures coming up, mate. Wolves away next week. Have you seen enough tonight to see that we can compete?
Mate, it's so hard to tell because it's typical West Ham. Like last week, we went and got rolled by Newcastle. This week, we put up a bit more of a fight against Arsenal, and it seems to be typical West Ham. So it's hard to see what is going to happen next week at Wolves. I'd hope to think we would put up a bit more of a fight and perform like we have done today instead of last week. But it's so hard to tell. I mean, I think a lot of people are feeling down regardless of what does and what don't happen. It's very hard to see what's going to happen.
Okay, mate. No problem. Thank you very much for joining us, Adam. Really appreciate it.
Take